Ready? You can go ahead and begin.
It has been stated in the Healthy Schools article of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention that only 27.1% of high school students participate in at least 60 minutes per day of physical activity for all 7 days of the week. Physical activity is something to greatly consider doing. High school students that exercise on a regular basis can receive different benefits from being physically active, but those who are not can receive consequences. To some high school students, physical activity is not a big deal, but to others it is very important. Students who are physically inactive could experience some health consequences, according to the Healthy Schools article, paragraph 3. One of the consequences is that they could possibly become overweight or obese. Another risk is that they could develop different diseases, such as cardiovascular diseases, higher blood pressure, and different types of cancer, such as breast, colon, endometrial, which is a uterine cancer, and lung cancer, according to Healthy Schools article, paragraph 3. Another possible problem with being inactive is that kids rely too much on technology, or they simply do not have the energy to get out and be active, according to Laura Siegel, paragraph 1. There could be several health consequences to being physically inactive. Therefore, there is a need for being active. Some high school students do not see the need in being active. They think they don't have to be active. But when really, Amy Norton, who has been a health journalist since 1999 and has written for Physicians Weekly and Reuters Health for MSNBC, states that over 90% of U.S. high school students don't get enough exercise to stay fit and healthy, and the pattern persists after they graduate, as a new study finds. Time with technology. Laura Siegel, who wrote the Trust for America's Health and Director of Public Affairs, states the Physical Activity of American High School Students article that the 2015 data reveal that among U.S. high school students, 41.7% use a computer 3 or more hours a day for fun outside of schoolwork. The benefits of this is that you can develop a more healthier pattern or habit instead of being physically inactive, according to Amy Norton, paragraph 2. Some high school students think that exercise is not important because there's no need for it. They think that if they just eat right, then they don't have to actually exercise to be healthy, when really it is possible that it's more important because it can help build up your muscular strength and increase your bone marrow. The need for high school students to exercise has increased over the years, so here are a few suggestions that could possibly help American teens get back on track. They could try playing more sports throughout high school because, one, it is possible to be better for your physical health, and two, it is possible it's better for your mental health as well because you get along more with your teammates and you get to bond with them. Another way to help increase your physical health outside of school is to try maybe walking around your community, such as after you eat, like after dinner, you can take a walk with your family around the block, or simply just by getting out and walking around instead of using a car to go shorter distances. Another way that high school students could try being more physically active inside of school is to try getting a PE class or credit into your schedule. Physical activity is also a benefit because it can help develop organizational skills, or such as time management, because you realize you need more time to exercise, and then you can manage that time better along with the other things you have to do, according to Amy Norton, paragraph 23. So if you flip over your handout, you will see there are different benefits of physical activities. It can prevent different types of cancer, build stronger bones and muscles, improve cardiorespiratory fitness, reduce anxiety and symptoms of depression, and it can also help one control their weight. These are a few benefits one can receive from being physically active, according to the Healthy Schools article on the Centers for Disease and Control Prevention website, paragraph 2. So if you flip that handout back over. There are many ways teens can be physically active in order for them to develop a healthy habit and help them learn to make better, healthier choices. High school students that exercise on a regular basis may receive different benefits from being physically active, but those who are not could receive negative consequences. teens need to get at least 60 minutes of exercise a day for 5 days a week to not only be more physically active, but to help them make healthier choices. According to the Get Active program, this article was started by First Lady Michelle Obama, who has a passion and drive to help kids stay healthy and fit for the rest of their lives. Some teens spend more time with technology, but you should be a teen that makes a difference not only to make you healthier, but to also benefit you for the future.
Thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you, Chloe. All right, if we could go ahead and open the floor for questions, if you have them for Chloe.
What about those who have medical problems and can't do sports or do a PE class?
Then they could always do, like I've heard some people have done like different physical therapy, like in hospitals they help them actually try to move around and at least get some sort of exercise so that they're not sitting around all day. Brenna?
Is there maybe one sport that benefits more than others?
Such running sports, like a lot of running sports, like basketball involves a lot of running, or track, because I mean it is competitive, but you can run or jump or throw, whatever you're most comfortable with, as long as you get the exercise in. It doesn't really matter which sport, as long as you're having fun too. You gotta have fun. Mike.
So you need to have at least 60 minutes a day. Is there a point where there's too much exercise? Or is
I have not found a like article or website that says you can get too much exercise, but it's probably best that you don't overdo yourself, because then you waste like a lot of energy, and then when you get home you're just dead tired. So at least 60 minutes, but if you want to go over, that's fine.
In your opinion, some schools have cut back on the expectations for PE. I believe we're actually one of them. Do you think this plays into any of the concerns that we have for our children here at our high school?
I think so. I think that kids should still consider taking a PE class at least a couple times throughout high school, because a lot of kids need to get the physical exercise, because outside of school not many kids want to. Like I said, they play with computers as soon as they get home and they don't really get out and do much. I feel like there needs to be more of a need for high school students especially to get out and be active.
Okay. Anyone else? Alrighty, let's give Chloe a round of applause. Thank you so much.